fire, and blood.
Hear me roar.
Valar Morghulis.
What does that mean again?
All men must die.
Dun, 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 dun.
Stop! See what I'm dealing with? Welcome back to another episode of
Qatartainment, yeah.
podcast. Yes, I know it's Qatartainment. I got us coasters from Super Mario Brothers. By the way, thank you Store974 for making these.
Yes, Game of Thrones.
Game of Thrones.
I kind of feel like even I'm not worthy saying the title of the series. It's so special.
I think Game of Thrones is one of the most iconic TV shows.
And there's a big fan base. There's lots of people who are really into the lore, into the characters. They're so into it that they fight online.
What do you think basically was one of the positives and negatives of the season 1? Ned Stark becoming the Hand. It started like a wave of events. That led to his death.
Yeah, the funny thing about it is, he's a very honorable guy. He will not play the political game. You know, unlike Cersei Lannister, for example.
Of course.
Cersei Lannister will do anything that she can to maintain power.
Queens have been known not to have that much power. The Queen in King's Landing, I'd say, doesn't have that much power. But because of the fact that she's a Lannister, the guards that follow her and protect her were not the King's Guard.
They were part of the Lannister army.
Can anyone say the Mother of Dragons? Because in the first season, Daenerys' character was very timid.
Yeah, timid.
Yeah,
she's very subtle. She didn't have that much.
And not even much of a personality.
Yeah.
Her brother, Viserys, controlled her.
Yeah.
And
she's like a pawn.
It's very typical for women in these kinds of shows where kings and queens are matter that they are being used as political pawns.
Yes.
Either hostages. This is something else in terms of leverage. Because at this point, who controlled the Seven Kingdoms? It wasn't Robert. It was Tywin
Lannister.
Tywin
Yeah.
Lannister. Why does Tywin Lannister control the Seven Kingdoms? Because he controls the money.
Yeah.
Lannister always pays his
Pays his debt.
Yeah.
That's not their saying. That's what they do.
I would debate that the key catalyst to all of these happenings,
Jon Arryn, the former Hand of the King.
the former hand of
Yeah.
Why did he die?
Tywin, he controls everything.
Yeah.
But the main schemer,
Yeah.
the hands that sort of plays the
Yeah.
puppets.
That guy.
Oh, that guy.
That
That
guy
guy was like his character's amazing. So good.
honestly fooled a lot of people.
Yeah, a lot.
Yeah, even fooled Ned Stark.
Ned Stark.
You know why? He loved Catelyn.
Yeah, he loves his wife.
That's what he says.
Peter Baelish challenged Brandon Stark, Ned Stark's brother,
Yeah.
to a duel,
And he lost.
and he lost.
Definitely.
And he got a big cut about it, and she told him, "Don't hurt him. He's just a boy."
Yes.
But then he died during Robert's rebellion.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was burned with his father by the Mad King.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then she married Ned. You could see now that he and Varys, the spider, are
Yeah.
polar opposites in this case. Varys does it for the good of the realm.
Yeah, for the people.
For the people,
Yeah.
because he's from the people. Baelish, though, regardless of his origins, he does it for himself.
Yeah, for himself.
Yeah.
What did he say to Cersei?
What did he say to Cersei?
Knowledge is power.
No, just for
What did Jon Arryn find out?
Cersei and
Jamie.
Let's just say Robert did not sleep in his bed all the time. He knows how to win a war,
yes.
but he doesn't know how to rule a kingdom. This is one of the main discussions that's been happening a lot of times through the show. Do soldiers make good kings? It's been stated that Robert was the worst king ever. Joffrey, Tommen, Marcella. Yes,
Marcella.
Yes,
Yeah.
were not the rightful heirs. Yeah, they were not Robert's kids.
I really like the reaction, of Ned when Cersei just tore up the paper, saying that you're the rightful heir. No way. We have a new king.
And the king is Joffrey.
If you play the Game of Thrones,
You either win or die.
Yeah.
that quote. That's so good.
yeah, that's the best. Season 2's highlights.
So one of the first things was Arya's big problem. After Ned died, she had to travel all the way back to the north. She was going with criminals.
Yeah.
Ironically, we're heading to the Night's Watch.
It was once a noble group of people, supposedly
Yeah.
to protect against.
Yeah, in the beginning. Yeah.
But because of the fact that they had to swear off a lot of things and
Yeah.
drag anybody who has no choice.
Yeah, it's used basically as a political tool. Or anyone who's banished, who doesn't follow the rules of the kingdom, gets pushed there,
Yeah.
and they're mixed with the criminals as well. So then you're branded. If you're part of the Night's Watch, you are now marked as, say, a criminal.
Corrupt, yeah.
Yeah,
Corrupt.
there's you can take the black if you're a criminal, or you can take the black by choice. John did it by choice. Ned wanted to do it because he had no choice.
Yeah, I mean, he's being pushed out. I mean, Caitlyn doesn't like him.
Rob liked him.
Yeah.
Rob liked him. Rob
Yeah.
liked him. But he kind of felt like, I think he kind of felt like because he's a bastard.
Yeah.
There's just no love for John.
Yeah.
You know nothing,
You
Johnson.
know nothing, Johnson. I think it's something special, right? Because as you said, he really wanted to join the black.
Yeah.
Yeah, but what was the reasons why he never wanted to take a wife? Because he's a bastard himself.
Right.
So whatever name he gives to the kid
Yes,
will be
no.
Snow.
will be Snow. But I like how they introduced the wildlings more into season 2. We definitely got to know more about the natural enemies of the Night's Watch. But honestly, their fight was nothing.
Turns out to be for nothing.
I think that the fact that it was unmentioned so much, but it was given certain highlights in every season, which made them super scary.
Yeah.
AKA the White Walkers.
Yeah. Their name is so much cooler on the show than they are in the books. The books, they're called the Others.
And they were called the Whites.
In you only see glimpses of them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
You're-
even the glimpse still reveal massive amounts of
Yeah,
information.
Yeah.
And speculations and theories.
Like the Battle of Blackwater Bay.
They used the Mad King's weapons.
Yeah, the wildfire, dude. The wildfire was so good.
I-
Like the way it looked, like in terms of the effects.
Yeah?
So amazing.
Why do you think the Mad King used it?
The Hound doesn't run away from a fight, but when there's fire involved, then
He gets
that's when
afraid,
he,
yeah.
he,
Oh, yeah,
he
when-
remembers
yeah,
the
when
trauma
he-
that was caused by his
Oh yeah,
brother.
it's a massive trauma.
Yeah.
When it comes, imagine this: your brother pushed you into the fire.
Robert goes out.
Mm-hmm.
Ned lives. Broker a peace.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. So that there's peace still in the kingdom. He gets power. Lannisters still the power. But because with what Joffrey did, bam, everything.
Yeah.
The War of the Five Kings broke out.
Exactly.
Yeah.
By killing the Warden of the North was outraged.
Yeah.
The Bannermen were called, and then they started the war.
Yeah.
And then came the King of the North, and the North decided to become independent.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. And then Renly, Baratheon, Stannis Baratheon, and then Theon Greyjoy going back to his father, Baelon.
That was a dick move.
Yeah, that was a
Dick move, honestly. Why would Theon Greyjoy go back to his family with it? Actually, didn't even want him.
Yeah, they didn't want him.
And yet he wants to go. He wanted to go to him so he can get the fleet.
Yeah.
But his dad was so stubborn to the point where he doesn't want to lend his fleet to the people that killed his brothers.
He was leveraged for
Yeah.
Yeah.
for the Greyjoys.
Yeah.
But then at that point, apparently, the Greyjoys doesn't care anymore.
The Greyjoys.
Peter Baelish said,
Yeah.
chaos is the ladder.
I remember it was a talk he had.
Yeah, with Varys.
And then later on, those two's intentions had been revealed. While Peter Baelish was scheming for himself, Varys was scheming somewhere else. He was scheming towards Pentos.
You think being a eunuch makes you care about people?
I think in Varys' case, he understood how to use information towards the greater good. Because of the fact that he has no vices,
He doesn't require power, and all he thinks about is for
But-
the greater good.
exactly. But Baelish thrives on the fact that how people, their vices and their power.
Yes, how these comes, and he takes advantage of that.
For season 3.
Who do you think within for the Five Kings? Who do you think would have been
Let's take out who would have been and who would have not been. Joffrey, definitely not.
X?
Renly would have been a good ruler, but would not do well in a fight. But he has love.
And he has the
The support of
the Tyrells.
The one that like was the most suitable to lead to rule Westeros was Robb.
Yeah, Robb
He
Stark
was
would have-
kind. He was
Robb
loyal.
Stark would have been definitely a good king.
Yeah, I think out of all of them, he would have been the best.
He broke tradition.
If you had the Frey girls in front of you right now,
No question.
you have to
Yeah.
break it.
Yeah,
you know?
yes.
The Frey girls were definitely not lookers. Robb had no choice.
To be honest, I think his rebellion was doomed from the very start.
Due to the fact that he broke his promise towards the Freys.
He broke his promise to the praise. He stood up against his one loyal bannermen, the Karstarks.
The Karstarks were actually kin to the Starks.
Oh yeah, that was a complete insult to to the loyalty to the bloodline of the Starks.
No, yeah. Their sigil is also a wolf.
With all of that thing going on, plus the Boltons.
Before we get to Ramsay,
Yeah.
let's talk about the Red Wedding. Frey can go to hell for all I care.
Honestly, I didn't expect like Ramsay's father to do like any of this. Dude, I thought he was gonna be good. I thought he was gonna like stay good until the end.
We all did.
Even without Rob breaking the vows, I think at that time they were already conniving with the Boltons and the Lannisters.
Yeah. Oh, let's not forget, Jaime Lannister lost his hand. Yeah, and to the Boltons.
Bolton,
Yeah.
he lost his.
Tywin Lannister
Okay.
gave the North to the Boltons. One of the Boltons' men cut off Jaime Lannister's hand. There's no way that Tywin wouldn't
yeah.
have known. First of all, you got Varys' birds.
Yeah.
Tywin, when he's at the Kingsguard,
Okay.
yeah, Kingsguard's vows are similar to the Night's Watch. Why do you think Jaime wanted to stay as a Kingsguard?
Because of
Cersei.
yes.
There we go.
Season 4.
Four.
Yeah.
Four. Thank you, Aziz. You are useful after all. This is what I wanted to talk to. Ice was melted. One of the few Valyrian steel swords. Valyrian steel was and is important to the plot, by
Yeah.
the way. The only great sword of Valyrian steel. It was so big that it was melted into two swords. One of them was given to Jaime Lannister,
Oathkeeper.
and the other one.
To Joffrey.
Why give this guy a sword? What is he gonna do? Poke as one of his servants when they come to his room and give him a plate? At the battle of Blackwater Bay, he told Sansa to kiss his sword, Heart Eater.
So Littlefinger.
He married Lysa Arryn.
Married and then
Then got rid of yeah.
change of heart.
So he kidnapped Sansa.
Did we talk about Joffrey's death though?
He didn't die hard enough.
He had the worst case of varicose veins, man. It extended to his face. I think
Still
that's
still not bad enough.
I think that's
Still not bad enough. He killed Ned Stark.
Yeah.
Let's start.
He beat up Sansa.
Yeah. How could
He started a war for no reason.
How could you kill the father of your of the person you're supposed to marry?
That's because the kid's a sadist. And he loves to hurt people.
He loves to hurt people.
He probably had some idea about the fact of his origins, that he was born of incest.
Yeah.
And the fact that he was still a bastard. So he wanted to hide every single shred of evidence. So kill Ned Stark.
Poisoning and have, veins, varicose veins.
Poisoning is too fast.
He,
Too fast. He need to suffer.
he was choking. He was suffocating.
I forgot who killed him.
The Tyrells.
Tyrell.
That's bit of your friend.
That's because
again.
with the help of Peter Baelish.
Why did they kill him? Why did they kill?
Yeah, why would anyone want to kill Joffrey?
No, really. What did the Tyrells have against Joffrey? They didn't have anything against him, did he?
Marjorie, man.
The entire kingdom had something to do against Joffrey.
Marjorie.
Well, of course, yes, because Joffrey can't be controlled.
Yeah.
Tommen can be controlled.
Yeah. Talmud can be controlled.
Marjorie didn't know.
Yeah.
You think Marjorie didn't know? Marjorie would have known.
Marjorie didn't know.
Uh,
Her grandmother knew.
You mean the death? But I mean,
Yeah.
I thought Marjorie knew about Joffrey being a sadistic.
Oh, everyone
Yeah,
knew.
everyone knew.
Everyone knew. After that, Sansa got married to.
Tyrion.
Yeah. He was the.
He was a good
greatest.
Lannister.
He was the greatest.
He drinks a lot because he knows what it means to be a bastard. Everyone thinks that the dwarf is a bastard,
Really a son of Tywin Lannister.
Yeah.
and yet he's still alive.
The rumors was that he's born bit by the wife of Tywin
Yeah. With someone else.
with Aerys.
Who's that? Eris.
The Mad King.
The
Mad
Mad King.
King.
Yeah. We didn't point this out, but in the previous seasons, but like honestly, like the acting in season four was so good.
Oh, yeah.
Like by all the characters.
Oh, yeah.
Cersei,
Oh,
Jaime, all of them. Like,
Oh yeah. This was Sengoku KTR,
Bloody Kenobi?
and this is Aziz the Hob.
and we're signing off.